What's going on YouTube? In today's video, I finally unlocked the Player of the Month program, Matt Chapman. So I'm going to give you guys the fastest and the most efficient way to get this new program done. But before we hop into that, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn those notification bells on so you get notified every single time a video of mine goes live. Be sure to drop a like at the end if you enjoyed the video. So let's hop into it. The very first thing that you're going to want to do here is you want to complete every single one of your moments. A lot of these are very easy and there's 18 of them, and each moment gives you 2 points towards the program, so you can get a quick and easy 36 program stars to get you started off here. And once you get 36 stars, you get yourself the Mark Pryor, Carlos Santana, and 4 of these 95 overall monthly award choice packs. So there's 5 cards in this pack here. You're going to want to take every single hitter in these choice packs first. You want to get the hitters done first. They're a lot easier. The hitters are only 200 PXP for their missions. The pitchers are 500 PXP. So keep that in mind. A little bit easier to get the hitters done. You want to get progress done as fast as possible. The hitters are the fastest and most efficient way to get this program done. So in this program, in 3 of the packs, you're going to take Tyro Estrada, Brandon Marsh, and Jack Sawinski, and then you just take a pitcher. So next, if you haven't already, you're going to want to complete the Tops Now moments for the last week as well. I completed the program here, and if you guys haven't been keeping up with your Tops Now cards, you're definitely going to want to do it. In order to get an extra 15 points towards a collection, if you come down here, it says optional, but I would highly recommend it. Do your Tops Now cards. They're free. It's very easy to do. All you got to do is lock in 8 of the 95 overalls that you get through the Tops Now program. So what you're going to do is once you finish your moments in your Player of the Month program, you're going to hop back over to the Tops Now. You're going to complete your moments, and what you have to do is very simple. You throw the cards in for that week into your lineup and only need 1,000 PXP with those cards. So I think there's like 6 or so cards that you get. You're going to put those 6 in your lineup, and then what you're going to do, since you hopped back over here to the Player of the Month program, you're going to put Carlos Santana in your lineup, and then you can put like 2 or 3 of the guys, however many you have left. I can't remember how many you get through Tops Now. It's either 5 or 6 hitters that you get. You're going to put those Tops Now guys in your lineup, then you're going to go with Santana, and then you're going to throw the rest of the Player of the Month cards that you have into your lineup, so that way you can finish off PXP that you need to get these last few cards here in the Tops Now program. All you need is 1,000, and I think you have to do a couple of these missions in here as well. So if you finish, say I only had to do McMahon and Michael King, very simple, very easy to complete these cards. So after you complete everything that you need within the Tops Now program, you should have 8 of the 95 overalls that you can lock in, and that will put you at 51 program points. Again, that is going to get you a couple more packs along the way, and you should be able to get your 97s over here soon. What I would recommend, since there's a ton of PXP missions here, as you can see, you don't have to complete all of them with this method. So I completed Mark Pryor, Justin Steele, and I also completed Alex Young. There are 6 pitchers in this program. They take more PXP in the hitters. With my method, you only have to complete 3 of them, so you don't have to go through and pitch a ton against the CPU on rookie. Do my method, it makes it a little bit easier for yourselves. So when you're grinding against the CPU with the Tops Now cards in your Player of the Month, you're going to want to be pitching Mark Pryor. He's the first card that you're probably going to get in the program that you can obtain as a pitcher, essentially, since you take the hitters first. That's definitely what you want to do. Pitch with Mark Pryor, get his done. And then along the way, you're going to finish Carlos Santana, and then you'll have Tyro Estrada, Sawinski. The best way to do this, in my opinion, so you don't have to sit there and worry about event games if you're not the greatest online, you're going to go and you're going to play against the CPU, and you're going to get yourself a little notebook. You're going to get a little piece of paper. You could put the sticky notes up on your computer. You could put it on your phone, whatsoever, whatever works the best for you. You're going to come down here and you're going to go to the PXP missions, and you're going to write down what every single player has. As I said in the beginning, the hitters need 200 PXP, the pitchers need 500 PXP. And after each game that you play, there's a progress tab afterwards where you can check and see how much PXP you earned, so you know whether or not that you finished it. Now, there will be a time where you don't fill up your entire lineup with Player of the Month cards, and that's okay. You know, there was times where I only had 6 or 7 guys. I would go through and I would hit for about 2 or 3 innings on rookie, because one of the moments I wanted to keep track of was this 5,000 parallel PXP with the monthly awards cards, which gave you 20. I thought this was repeatable at first, but it wasn't. But this is a big chunk of program points that you get. You get 20 program points for completing this, and you'll easily complete it when you're playing on rookie at one of these high elevation stadiums. Not hard whatsoever. And another thing here that will give you a lot of progress as well are these stat missions. So 30 hits, 30 Ks, 15 extra base hits on rookie. Super simple. It'll only take you a couple of games. It looks a little daunting at first, I can't lie, but after you play it a little bit, you'll easily get these stats, especially since you're playing on rookie. The ball's gonna fly, you'll be racking up the stats, you'll be racking up the points. These last two I started to do towards the end because I didn't want to do any more of my pitchers. You know, I didn't want to sit there on rookie and have to pitch through a whole 9-inning game just to get 5 points or whatever like that. These were very simple. All I did, I got the 5 stolen bases in a conquest game. Super simple. You get 35 points for completing these stat missions. So you got 5 of them here, each of them gives you 7. You get 35 points towards the program. That's almost a fifth of the program just by doing these easy points. So again, it might sound super daunting, but all you got to do is just play like 2 or 3 innings, keep track of which guys, how much PXP you need with each guy. The pitchers, the way that I kind of kept track of everything is you would get around every 3 innings, you would get around 200 parallel PXP on rookie. The best way you can check too is if you come over to one of these cards as well. You can check this for any card in the game, by the way. If you come over to a card and you hit triangle and you go to parallel, it shows you down there where it says earn parallel XP. It'll tell you what you get for each player. So say you have a guy with nobody on and you hit a solo shot, you will get 40 PXP just for hitting a homer. So essentially the hardest way to do it, essentially like worst case scenario, you'll get the 200 PXP by hitting 5 solo shots. So the one thing that you can do as well is if you don't have to focus on a hitter or anything like that, you can come over here and when you're playing play versus CPU, if you want the stats to count, you do have to hit with at least 8 players before quitting the game. Say you only get 6 guys up at the plate and you quit before then, none of those stats are going to count with those guys. So you got to hit with at least 8 guys. You got to get your 9-hole hitter up, and it works exactly the same for pitchers too. So if, say you only have like 100 PXP with a pitcher, you still got to hit with at least 8 hitters in order for the parallel PXP to count. So just a little recap here. The best way to do it, you're going to start off with your moments, then you're going to head over to Tops Now and finish all your Tops Now cards so that you finish that program and you have the 895 overalls that you can collect. So then you're at 51 points, and then you're going to grind CPU games on rookie as the home team so you can do hitting and pitching. And once you get towards the end, when I got around to like the 125, like 130 mark, to get these last few missions, the saves and the stolen bases, I only had a couple hitters left. I believe the only hitters that I had left to do for PXP was Brent Rooker and Luis Reyes. So I just threw those guys at the top of my lineup in a conquest game, and I finished those out along with getting the stat missions. And I had a couple missions after that, and it was super simple. So I wouldn't try to do the PXP in conquest games, like especially like say the 5,000 PXP or whatever. Try to get as much of it done as you can on rookie against the CPU. You technically can get it done faster by playing the event, but I just think it's easier and less stressful by just sitting there and grinding on rookie. You could throw up a movie, throw up a YouTube video or whatever, and it just makes the grind go by a lot quicker. With this method, you should be able to unlock the player of the month card anywhere from like 3.5 to 4 hours it took me. Super simple. Again, you're playing on rookie, you're just keeping track of parallel XP, and before you know it, you'll have yourself a Matt Chapman. So I hope today's video helped. Again, if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'm always checking my comments, trying to get back to everybody as much as I can. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like if this video helped you, and I will see you guys next time.